Alrighty. Good evening, friends. I decided to give Metroid 1 and Super Metroid together another go, because I liked it last time. It was kind of neat. So yeah. Now I think it should already have set my controls, which is nice. Yes, I like that. It's nice that it can do that just on the site now. I also like that it has today's date in the corner. I don't know if I mentioned that before. It's interesting that it does that. I wonder how it works with that. If it's just like, I don't know, it looks at the date system time when you generate the seed or something. It's weird. Anyway, let's see what nonsense we're in for, shall we? And we're away. I went for Dread Samus, because that's cool. So I still think it's in our best interest to go straight over to Metroid 1 right away, so I think I will. There's a few items we can get there real quick like. I don't know if it's the best way to handle it, but it's the way I want to handle it. That's what I'm gonna do. Grab a map, because we might as well, I guess. Don't really need it, but there it is. Okay. Figure I want to let myself get a bit more familiar with Metroid 1, so yeah, do another one of these. I think my PB for this was just under 3 hours last time, so we'll see how we go. It might be better routing to go across and get this annoying item all the way over here first. I'd try that, and then we can just drop down and do the missiles down there and the north air check. And then we would just reset back, I guess. Yeah, I really like how they added the map here for Metroid 1. It really helps with learning where things are. And I would love to see them add something similar to Zelda 1. That would really help with learning the game. And would make me possibly want to try it again. I'm still not convinced after that horrible seed we had, was it last week? That was not great. I don't really want to do that again, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see about Zelda 1. Supers. Nice. It's like now I have to walk back. I still don't know if this is the best routing or not. But it's what we're doing. Okay, and now we just drop down a ways. Get bonked by some dudes on the way. It happens. Gonna leave the health there so they don't respawn. Hey, that's a morph ball of a different variety, but one that we certainly appreciate having. I will mark that when I'm not busy fighting a bunch of enemies. Yeah. Get out of the way, will ya? Jeez. Kinda makes sense, because Metroid 1 has more Sphere 1 checks than Super. Not by much, but it's what, like 4? 1, 2, 3. 3. Is it really only 3? Maybe. I guess it is, huh? Is it? It feels like more than that. No, it is only 3, huh? Moo, 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 moo. Okay. Well, I mean, that puts the morph ball check-in logic, so we can just do that. That's funny, though. They were both morph balls was Sphere 1. Can't do a whole lot with the morph ball by itself, sadly. But yeah, we can get this at least. Some retro missiles wouldn't go amiss. Or some regular ones too. Alright. I guess if I just do this and reset, that should work, right? Should, I think. Yeah. Interesting that it puts the save point here, but it makes sense. It puts the save at, like, the last portal you went through, I guess, which worked. Now, we are decidedly lacking in bombs at the moment. But that is okay. I'm sure we can figure it out. We'll just drop down and do the stuff down here. And probably we'll find some power bombs if I had to guess. It would reasonably make sense, I would say. Down we go. Some missiles, okay. The game really did want us to, do Metroid 1 stuff. That's okay. Means there's probably something here or in the next room. Nice, it's not really what we need though. Hey. Out of logic missiles? Okay, I see. Interesting, very interesting. Well, those missiles certainly help. That is good. Bombs do quite a bit. Ooh, we could go... Hang on, where's... There's a warp still that goes to Kraid, right? Yeah, that's from... the Bubble Mountain save. No, wait, is it? No, not the Bubble Mountain save, the Norfair save, the main room in Norfair. So that would get us to... Yeah, we could get to Norfair without bombs. Would that do a lot? Probably not. We could also just do, Bomb Torrezo, just Alcatraz out, and I think I will do that. Not in logic, but that's not going to stop me. Very interesting start, I must say. Morph Ball and bombs for Metroid 1 straight away. Yeah. Roll on over. Oop. I'll happily take more of those. Good boss. Alright. I love mockballing out of the room, it's very silly, but I enjoy it. Pardon me, sir. Yep. Nothing else we can do at the present moment? I don't believe so. Let's see, what do we want to do in Metroid 1? With missiles, we can at least go check the long beam. It's not in logic, but we probably should. It's not too far down or anything. then we could just save warp to the start and we could go down to Kraid's lair, I guess. Reasonably makes sense to me. Well, we're gonna need some missiles down there too. Actually, yeah, what does the bombs do for us right now in that case? Is there something we can get in Kraid's lair without missiles? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Can I jump properly? The answer may surprise you, or it just might not at all. Oh my god, the answer is no, I cannot. I mean, I left the logic as basic for Super Metroid, so it shouldn't have expected me to do that. Damage boost. I'll have to look at the logic settings and see what they actually mean, because I think that would be useful for me to know for the future. Retro E. I will gladly take it. That's very handy. It might want me to do something in Norfair? Yeah, we could maybe go down to the long room. Oh, we could go to the long room. Yeah. We'll see what we can do in Kraid's lair, just out of interest, I think. Or should I follow the logic? Logic schmogic, right? If you're willing to drop... Nope. I'm gonna need some missiles, fellas. If you don't mind. Or I can just not line up with any of them. None of this is what I'm after, and it sucks. There'll be something down here that drops them, right? Totally. I probably should be following the logic. But I'm not. When have I ever claimed to be smart? The answer is I haven't. I'm in here, isn't there? Yeah. This is in logic because it doesn't need missiles, actually, so, you know. Power bombs. Hey, there we go. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. It's fine. I would like more missiles, though, if anybody's offering. Thank you. There we go. We'll just head back and we'll open this door. There's an item there. And we could hop over to Norfair if we wanted to. More power bombs, there you go. And missiles are a scarcity, huh? Can I jump? The answer is still no. Thank you for those. They're what I'm looking for. There we go, lovely. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it, I guess. I'm not gonna pick that up. We'll get more missiles, it's fine. Probably not wise for me to go this way, but I don't know. Like, I guess we could go through Brinstar backwards or what have you. I guess that would be fine. That's a charge beam. Lovely. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. I missed him. We'll happily take a charge beam. And more retro E. Certainly nice. There you go. Get rid of that guy. You need to be slightly wary of the power bomb situation, but having 10 is definitely a good starting point. See what's down here. Not that we can really reach it. More power bombs, that's fine. Open this up as well, because we should. Sure is random. How's it going, Nick? Good evening to you. I felt like doing this again, so here we are. It's good reason as any. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. There we go. More missiles are good. They certainly come in handy. Ow. Bum 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 bum. Quick crate? I still need to learn it. I really should. I keep saying it every time, but I really should. I don't know, something, you shoot like 2 missiles and then a super, and it's like, I don't know how to do it. I really do need to learn it. I'll just secretly learn it without telling anybody, and then I'll just do it. And they'll be like, oh my god! It would be funny, wouldn't it? That's like 3 E-tanks now, that's cool. Yeah, that was fun. I'm sure very painful to watch. But it was fun. I honestly feel like I did pretty okay, all things considered. Yeah. Even got a few of the tricks, which I'm happy about. Is this even randomized? But that's very nice. Okay. Try playing blindfolded with a map layout handy. That could be something, yeah. But there's a part of me that's like, it's kind of fun to, memorize where things are, you know? Go off my actual memory of the game. Yeah, I don't know. Gravity suit. Well. That's pretty good. That's Meridia. Do I want to go straight there? Not really. could, but like, yeah, we got other things to check first. Problem with that is kind of autopilot after you get very familiar. Yeah. I don't know, you say that, but still, not being able to see is kind of a big deal. So, I don't know. Oh, I can't get back up, can I? Not easily, no. Alright. Well, maybe we'll go via Meridia then. Guess so, since we're here. Or we could just go back to Kraid. Metroid 1 Kraid, I mean to say. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here, why not then? We have the means to check this out. Kaboom! Open that up. Supposed to autopilot, you don't retain the greater details you'd require. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, It's an interesting thought, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Power bombs, don't desperately need those, which is good. And missiles, I mean, I do have a charge beam, but those might come in handy, so guess I'll grab those. Only have 15, so a few more wouldn't hurt. I didn't miss that guy. I don't think he's dead. Nope. Yep. Funny being here so early. Driving same route all the time. You do so with that thing, you still need to look or you drive into a truck or something. Yeah, totally. I get what you mean. Now, I don't really have the means to get the topmost item here right now, do I? I don't think so. Where's the spot on the wall? There we go. Missiles. And we can see what this item is if we go like, if I can jump properly, which apparently I can't. Can't be done, it's never been done before. Jumping is hard, but it's fine. It's an E-tank. Well, it would be nice, but it's not essential. So, we'll move on. I think there's any way I can reach it right now anyway. Pardon me, sir? Probably not in logic for me to gravity jump up here, but that's also not going to stop me. Not quite. Probably jump from here and then it'll work. Oh, come on. It's gonna work, dang it. I don't even know if I jumped. Nope. Feel like I jumped there. Yep. There you go. Don't know if I jumped. Yep. We love gravity jumps, they're very silly. Probably not even in logic then for me to be up here, I would imagine. I honestly don't know. But we'll take an ice beam, that's for sure. I think I'd prefer the Metroid 1 ice beam, but still nice to have it here. Yeah, I'm not exactly strong right now. Would you get out of here, sir? Jeez. Honestly. I mean, in real life would be interesting too. You know, having the power to freeze things would, I'm sure, come in handy in some circumstances. I'll be a real life Frozone. Or something. Which I probably wouldn't be skating on ice, but maybe, I don't know. Look, I don't know what I'm saying, alright? It's fine. Oh, that's what you mean? I mean, both, yeah. I'm not strong ever. Oh boy, we can snail clip. We can and we will. I think that's too high. Yep. That looks good. If I can line it up properly. Oh god. The weakest you've ever been in your adult life right now? What makes you say that? Standing in the right spot. There we go. Missiles. Cool. Clearly we should mock droid clip to bot wound. I'm sure that would be a very wise thing to do. No, it would not be. Workplace injury? Ah. What happened? Hope it's not too bad. Metroid 1 missiles and... Oh wait, yeah, okay, I do want a wave beam, so we'll grab these. Those are good. Lock the wave beam now, because we're gonna grab it in a sec. Oh, come on. There you go. Nice. Could go for some beams for Metroid 1 as well. Just saying, game. But a wave beam is definitely nice. Wear and tear after user construction, back and hip issues, doing all things try to repair. Yeah, nice, that's good. At least you are on the mend. That is good. I say as if I know anything, being the young'un working an office job, but you know. We'll just go out the normal way, I think, because I only have 6 supers. Imagine being in your 30s. Oh, wait. I can't say that anymore. Probably switching to office job soon? Yeah, fair enough. I know. The joke is, so am I. Yeah. Oh, it's quite precise. I don't know if I jumped. Yep, I did. That's the way you have to do it, though. Like, right as the game fades out. Not like that. That should be fine. Yeah. Cool. I guess we'll check the sandpit here, and then we'll go... Probably you can just go back to Kraid, I guess. After that. Unless we want to go up. We could go up here. From Meridia. And, up to Red Tower. Could do that. That was an interesting sound. Yeah, there's nothing of value here. I'll just reset back, I think. Mr. Snail, you gotta get out of the way, buddy. Do. Supers are good. Wouldn't be opposed to more of those. And more missiles are good too. We'll take them. Here. Fine. That's definitely part of it. Metroid 1 is the game I'm worse at, so to me it kind of makes sense to want to get things done in the game I'm more familiar with, I think. So that I can be better prepared for the game I'm less familiar with, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a good strategy, but like... I don't know. It's what I'm doing, I guess. Yeah. Those make some amount of sense. Sometimes I have decent ideas. Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, we'll do... It's gonna be annoying to gravity jump up there. You know what, just go to Kraid, frick it. That's easier right now. Well, with Ice Beam, we can probably get back... whatever. We'll do this. It's fine. Kind of fun to swap between the games anyways. We love the quick resets. Have to load for a bit? Of course. Go do what you gotta do. Nice that we have a bunch of missiles now. Come on, get in there. Come on. What? Isn't that where it is? Am I crazy? No, it's there. I have to shoot it first. Sorry, my mistake. I knew that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want that. Aha. Very good. Very, very good. I wouldn't mind those missiles, but it's okay. Yeah, Varia certainly helps. Could hop down to Kraid's area. I know that would be a great idea. Ah, or I can fall all the way down, that's the thing too. I don't have Ice Beam, that's the other game, dummy. What are you thinking? I don't know why my brain was like, you have Ice Beam here. No, actually, I don't. Do. How I choose to dodge that guy? bonked by a few dudes. Okay. Rude, to be honest. Missiles. Ow. I don't particularly want to fight Kraid right now. But we could see what his item is, I suppose. And then we love fake Kraid as well. Okay. Can you get out without high jump? I'm actually not sure that you can. You should try to go up and get that one, probably. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm beating Kraid with essentially nothing. And I jump. Sometimes. Hate this setup so much, but that's the way it goes. Exasperated noises! I truly despise this setup, and I hate that it shows up so many times in the game. Why? Okay. It's a bad time, but we did do it. Let's see. Alright, we should at least be able to see what Kraid's item is. I don't think we can get it. Because we would need to be able to shoot it, jump out, bomb ourselves into the spot. I think. Maybe there's some other way to get it that I don't know about. I don't know. Oh. Oh, I want that. I would like a high jump. Certainly be nice. What if I can get damage boosted out? Yes, I can. Haha! Cool, I'm taking that and leaving. Thank you. That's funny. That's great. Very nice. We can do all the Brinstar stuff, and probably a fair chunk of Norfair stuff too. can see what this is if we shoot a missile at it, and I guess we should. It's here, right? Missiles. Fair enough. Anybody would like to drop more missiles, it would be appreciated. I'm just saying, like, just throwing it out there, you know? No? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we can at least do the Brinstar stuff, and probably some Norfair stuff too. Yeah, in terms of super, there's still a fair bit to do, so, you know, we'll figure it out. You can go up and do most of the stuff up there. No high jump, so we can't get the one check at the top, which does suck. It's a shame we'd have to come back for that. But hey, the other stuff might be helpful. I'm not even gonna try that. That's fine, we'll move on. Take those though. Regular missiles. We do this. There you go. Missiles. That's kind of it for up there, but that is okay. I need to get out of this death trap. Ah. Now, this has been in logic for a bit, so we'll see. What do we win? Missiles! Yarr! And then there's the ice beam check too. Wish I had more than the pea shooter. Speaking of missiles, I need 2 more. Let's hope somebody will drop them. Any of these fellas want to help? Nope. Is it the first shaft or the second one? It's the first one here. Going this way. No. No, I know one of you's got missiles. Right, surely. Come on. You jerks. Yay. There you go. Thinking, like, if we have just bombs and Morphball, can we get to, like, Ridley's lair? I feel like yes. You don't need much to get there. So that could be an option, too. Although, like, I know Ridley's really easy, but I don't know if I fancy my chances with this. I went past it like an idiot, God. Please ask. I follow NRL. I do not, no. Not really big into sports in general, I would say. It is not something I really watch much of. I enjoyed the way you phrased that, though. Okay. No, don't really watch sports ball. Not really my thing. Jeez, what do you do, Saywood? What do you do all the time? You know. Video games. Music-y things. That's most of what I do with my time. Ow. We'll go back to Super for now, before we get to Norfair stuff. Probably better to go this way anyways. Yeah, that high jump that is probably still not in logic is very nice to have. Yeah, my parents certainly do. I notice it if it's on TV, and that's about it, to be honest. Screw Attack is great. We like that a lot. Stream the NRL game? I'm sure that would get me in all sorts of copyright trouble, to be honest. I don't know if copyright's the right term, but you know what I mean. Oh, the video game? There's an NRL video game? Which one? Is there a new one? I have literally no idea. Sports games are probably even less my style. I'm sure there's some good ones, but like I have no idea. Yeah. 2026. Not exactly polished though. Have they ever been polished though? I always heard mixed things about some of those. Like, didn't the FIFA games have like, it was like a almost literally just a copy paste? Big X-ray. Studio called Blue Ant. I didn't turn that off because I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently, there we go. We can at least check the item out here. We'll probably come back to Rex Ship though. I'd rather have speed boost though. On Switch it was for many years? Yeah, okay. Hopefully we would do better with that kind of stuff with Switch 2. Do. Now. Death crabs. Repackaged with team, rosters, and they kept trying to charge full price for the same game. Yeah, that's really sad. Like, remember when video games were about making games to make fun games and not for money. Crazy concept, I know. Forgetting I have screw attack for some reason. Supers are good. Is there a warp here? Because there is in... if you involve Zelda 1, or Zelda 3 rather. No. It's cool that they change where all the warps are depending on what games you have involved. That's really interesting. And neat. Deceive and randomize. Retro E, nice. More health, more better, I say. Hey, never really catered to Nintendo after the Wii. Yeah. Because I'm sure their sales on Switch far eclipse Xbox and be close to surpassing PS4 and 5. Yeah. I've thought about getting an Xbox Series X or whatever it is nowadays. Pretty much only just to have something that isn't my 11-year-old Xbox One. But I probably wouldn't even use it that much, to be honest. Like, me playing Lies of P right now is the most use my Xbox has gotten in the past, like, 2 years. Before that, it was the original Lies of P playthrough I did on stream, so, you know, I really haven't done much with it for the past while. Come on. I think this is easier without high jump. I honestly don't know. Here. Maybe. Yeah, I would be inclined to agree. Honestly, I would. I'll do it this way. I hate myself, but let's do it. Made that look easy. Alright, never mind. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll get a PC that isn't a laptop. Time will tell. Missiles. Yeah, we can just tank it, right? PC will be much cheaper long term? That's probably true, yeah. I don't know, just having something more current would be good, I think. Although, like I've kind of been talking about lately, I would probably go for Linux. Because I don't really like where Windows has been going lately, and many people are feeling the same way, I've noticed. Ooh. Very nice. Gimme. We like that a lot. Good stuff. Get our butts over to Brinstar here. Still Blue Brinstar we'll have to do, but we'll route it from here, I guess. We'll go through Green Brinstar first. I've been dabbling with Linux Mint on an old laptop I have. I've been liking it. It's a very neat, polished OS. Is it gonna be difficult to work out, like, streaming and game-specific things on it? Probably. But would it be worth the hassle? I think yes. Out of logic stuff back here, but let's see what we got. Yeah, we'll take it. Although it probably would be difficult to switch back because I would just nuke nuke Windows from the SSD, you know? Although I guess you can always reinstall, but like, eh. That with it at Union, it seemed cool? Yeah. I don't know, I kind of just appreciate it because Linux is, you know, not made by giant multi-million-dollar corporations. And there's something kind of comforting about that, I think. Not to start getting all political, but you know what I mean. Yep. I agree with that. Big time. Hey, there we go. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking pretty fine. That's real great. Bantoon's gonna be a joke. In fact, all the bosses are gonna be a joke now. Now, if we could get some beams for the other game, that would be welcome. Retro E. Aw. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, Office 365. Which you don't even need, by the way. Like, I've been looking into LibreOffice. Like, that program is free and is basically the same thing as Word and Excel and all that stuff. I don't know, it's very interesting. Yeah, it seems really cool. I haven't used it too much, but it's definitely nice from what I've seen of it. Big forms to work because Adobe wanted subscriptions for it. Wow, that's silly. Well, you could make PDFs with it, yeah. I could see that. That's cool. We will be not saying hello to Spore Spawn because that takes time. And we want to go fast. Hang up. Trying to move the company to tablets. Interesting. I don't often think of tablets for like workplace environments, but I guess that could be. Depends what you do with them, I suppose. I think for a workplace environment, I would just prefer a PC. For me. Bunch of old tradies to use tablets didn't go well. Yeah, I can imagine that too. Yeah. I imagine Davo's probably struggling with it. Jimmo as well. Insert some other tradie name here. Took you literal months to create all the forms and everything. I believe that. That stuff is hard. Like, admin work is not easy. Ask how I know. Although I do more like Excel, sales figures-y sort of stuff. Well, I haven't done that kind of stuff in a little while now, but used to. forgetting I actually have Springball. Okay. Bust our way through here. Figure out how to wall jump. There you go. Wasn't sure if that was right. Grapple beam. Don't know that that necessarily does a lot, but we do have it. Biggest issue is moving everything from Word to LibreOffice. Made everything humble, then making that into forms that work, then modifying it to work on Samsung tablets that had Adobe. Right. Yeah, lots of different, different systems all moving at once. I get you. Interesting, yeah. With a grapple beam, we could do X-ray. Maybe we'll do that, then we'll go back to Norfair, then we can just go to Kraid. We could try Kraid again, but like, I still would rather have other things for that. I do think. Because who knows what LibreOffice is, makes you finally able to vent about. I know, it's not a very well-known thing either. I was actually showing it to my mum the other day. He needed something. I was like, oh, do I have to get Microsoft? I'm like, nope. Let me show you this. And so that's been working pretty well. Otherwise, maybe Wreck Ship is the place to go. I would rather have Speed Booster, just so we can clear it, but we can at least see what the item would be if we were to do that. With 5 E-Tanks, we could easily do some like heat running shenanigans in Norfair too, if we wanted to. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely nice. Like, I won't be surprised if at this rate we're gonna have to friggin' verify our age to use our computer. It seems like that's where things are headed, and it really, I don't like that. I haven't used anything Apple in quite some time. Is that what Apple's doing? What have they been doing with regards to that? Because I'm actually haven't really paid attention on that front. Excuse me. And we're back down here. We could easily go beat up Dragon now. As well. Not in logic because we don't have speed, but again, that's not gonna stop me, I think. We might as well do that while we're in the vicinity. Really glad to have this high jump. High jump's really nice when you don't have space jump. Apple's an insular ecosystem that makes you only able to use their products and systems. Right, so like you couldn't install another OS on a MacBook or something. Interesting and scary. Seems very... I don't know, I've always felt Apple's been rather anti-consumer lately. Back when I've complained about this recently on stream too, when they friggin' removed the headphone jack from their phones. It's so unbelievably dumb and stupid. But no, everybody bought the adapters for them, and Apple's gonna get away with it because they're so big on their phones, and it's just like... I don't know, man. I would boycott. Thankfully, I've never used an Apple phone. I'm happy with my Android stuff. It works well, and it does what I need it to do. And hey, I can install apps from other sources that aren't the App Store. It's pretty nice. Alright, friend, I need your help. There you go. It's highly stupid, but I enjoy it. Messenger makes it hard to read Android, uses text messages by making the text white on a lime green background. Oh, interesting. That is an interesting color choice, yeah. E? The bully Android users to switch to iPhone is an actual thing. What the hell? Man, I can't read your text. Can you get an entire new phone so I can read what you're sending me? That's wild. And also, that's just really consumer unfriendly. Like, what the hell? I'm not surprised to hear that. It just upsets me. Like, come on. Great aim, me. Time for some microwave shrimp. Delicious. Great boss. Good boss. Really challenging. Saw a lot of his attacks. Yeah, it was good. An iPhone user sees green text bubbles. They don't want to deal with it because it's a headache to read. Yeah, that's so interesting. And that's like, you can't change that in the settings or something? Like, that's crazy. And then they choose to buy another iPhone. Exactly, Clara. How's it going? Good to see you. The usual? Well, I appreciate you coming around here in the morning. It's by design. That is so crazy to me. Like, wow. You just can't, It upsets me. It does. Suppose we can go check Plasma Beam. We have high jump so we can get out of the room. We might as well check it while we're here. And then, I don't know, I guess we have high jump in Metroid 1. We could go to Norfair and do stuff there, I think. That could be a thing. Ridley's Lair as well. I still would like, any beam for that game, really. Maybe go do wreck ship first. Ow. Spikes hurt. Ooh, there you go. It's only 3. It's gonna take a while. No more. Don't bother. We'll just go. iPhones are popular with young people, so the ability difference to switch over to with green text bubbles and overly compressed media because Apple won't use Android's more advanced message system. Wow, I didn't know about that. That's so interesting. Like, how much money do you need? Surely you have enough money by now. You don't have to do these predatory practices. It upsets me. That could have been worse things, I suppose. I'm gonna do this. Here. 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 There we go. The straining noises help. Known fact. Okay, well I think that's a full clear of Meridia here. No it's not, there's still the Shine Spark item, but it was a missile or something, I don't remember. Young people don't even stop to consider that switching goes 2 ways. Yep, also true. Very true. I don't know, it just feels like the world's going downwards in quite a number of ways lately. I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but it's like, what are we doing, you know? Keeping everyone in Apple's ecosystem, yeah. All the subscription services too, yeah. It's very sad. I know. All the more reason for me to, keep a comfy place like this for folks to hang out in, you know? Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Maybe now we want to do something like this. Trying to go that way, actually, aren't we? Meow. That was not great. Yeah. That's what I try for. Just be a comfy place for folks to hang out. And I would like to think I do a decent job at that. Ow. Alrighty. Let's go beat up a ghost, shall we? We might as well. Oh yeah, absolutely. I did that immediately. As soon as I saw it this morning. I have zero interest in being analyzed for our robot overlords. Although I suppose if there was, maybe the robot overlords would be that tiny little bit more comfy. But no, I'm good. I can do without that. Without me being spied upon, or whatever the term might be. Oh no, it's a ghost. Good boss. Nice thing about having early charge beam, plasma beam, and X-ray. Well, AI would actually learn from Twitch channels, yeah. Teach an alien race about our culture, you wouldn't look to Twitch. Yeah, they probably wouldn't learn much there. They would probably learn about hot tubs or something. I don't know, is the hot tubs channel still popular these days? I have no idea. Or ASMR, I was about to say that, yeah. Yep, absolutely true. Retro E. Very good. Alright, go check the out of the way check after we save. And if it's nothing good, we can just reset. Well, we're doing pretty okay for an hour 20 minutes in, I would say. What do we need for go mode? Like, realistically, it's just Varia suit. I would like a space jump. That's not strictly necessary. I would like a space jump. I would definitely... Oh, we still need Ice Beam for Metroid 1. Or do you... Because you have to beat the Metroids, right? So you do need it. I could be... I'm actually not entirely sure about that. I think you do, though. Double check I got everything there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna assume we still need a Metroid 1 Ice Beam then. Ow. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. Zoomies. It's a rude spot for zoomies, but there you go. That's so silly that they're doing all that. Not that I would know anything about that. Yeah. Certainly not. Yeah, same. Yeah, yep. What is it? It's missiles. We can skip those. And E. We'll take E, I suppose. Oh yeah, I have the grapple beam. I should probably use it, huh? Might be an idea. There you go. Chozo bowling. We love Chozo bowling. Yep, that is exactly my thoughts. I mean, again, if we want to get super political here, I feel like it's just surveillance under the guise of child safety. That is my opinion on the matter. Yeah. Pretty sure I've talked about this before. It's pretty sad. I think Xbox is doing it now too. I got an email the other day. It's like, hey, if you want to play like R18 rated video games on your Xbox console, you need to verify your identity. I'm pretty sure my Xbox account is like probably almost 18 years old in itself. Like, do they really need to age check me on that when my account is probably as old as it needs to be? Like, it's ridiculous. In Europe, even worse things are happening. We're starting to live in surveillance states. In what way, Luna? Also, hey, how's it going? I need to go up here. That was closer than it needs to be, but that's alright. Booted against chat control. The EU said, yep, we're doing that. What is chat control? Australia is widely regarded as a nanny state. I would believe that, yeah. You can read everyone's chats and messages anytime they want. Wow, I hate that. That sucks. That's really bad. I should check the 2 items there. Yeah, that's fricked up. Yep. I agree. That's really bad. Because yeah, we can check Space Pirate Shaft and Waterway. And then it's Metroid 1 time, I think. We're in the Terminator timeline. I unfortunately have not seen the Terminator, so I can't really comment. Can't ISPs do that anyway? Probably. I honestly don't know. At least get warrants and such. Yeah, probably. Yep, we were just talking about that. It's the same thing here now, too. Crazy. Then is a movie franchise about a war in the future between humans and machines. Okay, yeah. It is. I know the Terminator's like really well-known movies, but like I don't even, yeah, so much as know the premise of them. All I know is I'll be back. That's about it. So I actually appreciate the write-up. Also, I think like a nuke goes off at some point. That's like all I know. Never saw Terminator and don't care for it. Well, how do you know you don't care for it if you've never seen it? Didn't think of that, did you? I'm just saying words, by the way. Please do not take me seriously. Terminator 1 and 2 are must-watch movies. Well, if I, find myself able to do so, perhaps I will. For the record, I don't use any subscription service nonsense. I know that's the way to watch things nowadays, but like that takes effort, you know? I think we can skip both of those, so let's reset. It was like Metroid 1 missiles and an E-tank. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. On the Metroid 1 front, probably we need to head to Norfair now. People told you saying about a lot of movies, most of them you didn't care for or were straight up bored. Fair enough. Your most famous export? Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Is that the joke? Gotcha. You don't really care for Arnold? How can you say this? Sorry, you have to say it like that, you know? Just how it is. I don't make the rules. Is their most famous export? That is, oh, yeah, we don't like the second one, no. Do we really call them an export, though? I guess, in a sense. Yeah, in a way. I don't know, when I think of exports, I think of, like, goods and products, not people. Went to Germany because no one there took him seriously? I actually didn't know that. But is he an expert? That's why he started the war? Fair enough. I mean, we could reasonably be talking about both. Beep, beep. Alright. I think we'll do this. I will continue to put Kraid off. I would like, you know, at least a long beam before we fight Kraid. Ideally, all the beams. Probably has the same origin story? Yeah, maybe. I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. They both wanted to be taken seriously? Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Getting bullied, that's fine. Meh, 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 meh. Terminator 1, registered a diner of the 80s, is being targeted by a robot wearing actual human flesh and blood because she's the mother of a general of the humans, sent back in time. Ah, of course. Son sends back his own father to protect her from Arnie, so Sarah Connor is the waitress, John Connor's son, the future, Kyle Reese is the dad who saved Sarah. Okay. Fair enough. And Sarah Connor is a famous German singer. Okay. Fair enough. Do. That was not terribly worth the time, but that's okay. And then that's all we can do here? I believe so. They should update the map to make this make sense, but it's fine. See what atrocity you did yesterday? No, I actually haven't. What did you end up doing? Hope it was fun. Make it to— oh, really? Whoa. How did that go? Oh, I have to watch the VOD now. That's awesome, though. You didn't have fun? Yeah, that was me when I did it once for an April Fool's joke. That was my experience as well. That was what? 4 years ago now or something. Yeah, Mario Maker 2. You know, the game you stream and get 3,000 followers on just by streaming it. Alright, here's Hype Cave. And let's go back to the roots, it's still awful, yeah, fair. You banned someone, what happened? Oh, okay. That's kinda go mode in a sense. Terminator 2 and pretty much all the rest except Salvation about how John hijacked and Arnold reprogrammed him and he's sent to the bodyguard of Sarah John instead of Kyle. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it sounds cool. There we go. Everything that happened in Terminator 1 and 2 happened because AI became self-aware. Yep, it's predicting the future at this point. When you play super well, you said no in your reasoning, still posted the code, you have no notes for that. I mean, I probably wouldn't have banned them for that, but like, yeah, I get it. I would have just been like, yeah, I said no. if he started spamming it in chat, then we'd have problems. Let me loop around to Ice Beam here, yeah. Move was before you were born, yeah. No remorse for Maker 2 community? That's fair, I get that. Dude. Did enough damage to you? Yeah, that's very fair. Hey, regular bombs, we'll take them. So he makered his own bed. You could say that, yeah. You could say that. You shouldn't, yeah. But you could. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I never really streamed that game. Like, apparently it seemed, just judging by, like, some of the people I've been following for years, like, literally since I've been on Twitch, some people that streamed Maker a lot have, like, several thousand followers, and it's like, okay, how many of those 1,000 followers, like, actually are meaningful, I guess is the way to put it. Probably not many. I mean, it's the same with me even right now, with my 450 followers, I think. Like, how many of those 450 people show up regularly? Or, like, to some capacity? Probably, like, 10? I don't know, but those 10 people are really cool. That's why I appreciate you all being here. I know I say that a lot and I get all sappy, but it's true. I'm just some weird Australian guy, you know? Wait, he sat down and removed about 400 followers, really? I mean, fair enough, I guess. Kind of defeats the point of asking permission. Yeah! If he's gonna do it anyway, like, what the hell? It's so weird. Ah, this logically needs Ice Beam, I think, but we can do it without, I want to say. Have to be a fellow weird Australian guy? Yeah. I appreciate it. I do, you guys are all my friends. I think this should be doable. Oh, come on. There we go. 2 years or so ago, you got so many followers through Maker, or Very Worth. Never showed up again or won't, so you wanted to remove that meaningless number. That's fair. I totally get that. Okay, that definitely helps. I don't know, like, my follower count hasn't gone up in, like, several months, and I literally, like, it has not. It's been at 450 for, like, a month or two. And, like, I don't really care that much. It would be nice to get to 500, that's a pretty decent milestone. But I'm not really that fussed. But I'm also a guy that does zero self-promotion anywhere. Has zero social media presence. And honestly, in that sense, like, to be at 450 with that, I feel like I'm doing okay. 330 followers you removed? Yeah, close enough. Now, I might logically expect Ice Beam to go this way, but that's not gonna stop me. I think you need it around here too. More missiles, lovely. Because over here there'll be the warp to Bubble Mountain in Super, and I would like to stop by Super now that we have Varia. We'll probably just clear out Super Metroid at this rate. Yeah, it's the same setup as before, so let's see if we can do it. Wah, yeah. Yeah, come on. Ah! Oh, come on. Oh, you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, are you kidding me? Or is that... I almost thought he was like a cheetah, and it's like he be cheating. But no, not quite. Come on! There we go. Maybe it's the timing of the jump. Not too sure. Falling bad though. Here we go. Ma, 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 ma. I mean, when you know someone for how many years has it been? Like, honestly, Luna, you've probably been around nearly as long as I've been streaming, so nearly 7 years. Makes sense. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah. We've been around a long time, haven't we? E. I thought you could go over the 6 in this. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, same here. I mean, it's been good though. Right, everything down that away. There it is. Let me go along this way. Still need an ice beam, so kind of looking out for that. And a wave beam certainly wouldn't go amiss either. Yeah, we'll go with that. What's the joke there? Oh, a nice beam? Ah, I got it. Yeah. Sorry, it took me a sec. Do. Missiles. Ow. Very silly sequence there, but it's great. Yee. Very grateful for the screw attack. Now we go down a ways. Here is it. There we go. Knew it was there somewhere. Two items here. It's like here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Starting to sort of memorize where things are a little bit. It's pretty dreary, but I think that's by design. I actually do kind of like this one. I don't know what it is about it. I feel like the composer was bored, maybe. There's not a lot to it, but that's okay as well. I mean, I don't think like a Mega Man-esque track would really work. Oh no! That's annoying. Yeah, I know we can get out of this. There we go. One item over there, and then the wave beam room, and then that's everything in Norfair, and then we'll hop over to the other Norfair from here, because we can do that. Oh, come on, Samus. You know what? Fine. Let's go under. It's whatever. Eh. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on! Easy to get out at least. Oh! Very nice. We do like a space jump. It's very good. That dude was determined. Not even in space. That's a good point. How can we jump in it? Doesn't even make sense. Honestly, ridiculous. I'm trying to think if there is actually a point in the series where you space jump in space. I don't think so, actually. Me. Cool. We are like so set for super now. We might as well go in full clear super at this rate, because again, if we can get one of the beams for Metroid 1, that'd be lovely. Or we should like at least do Upper North Air maybe, I don't know. Don't really need it, but I guess we'll take it. Missiles that we'll take, I suppose. More missiles, and more missiles. It's thrilling stuff. Things game changes so they're shooting while spin jumping, but shoot in a random direction instead of forward. It would be funny. It would have probably been really annoying. I think from a game design perspective, it makes more sense to be the way it is, but I do also understand why it would also make sense for it to be, you know, random direction too. Probably don't even really need to be picking up missiles at this point. But I'm gonna keep doing it, I guess. On the lookout for an ice beam. And probably a wave beam too. That would certainly make me feel better. Honestly, some more Metroid 1 missile packs wouldn't go amiss either, like that. Yeah. Guess we'll go visit our buddy Crocomire as well. Might be something to do. That's true, you don't. You just have a little double jump. Screw attack in 2 and 3 though. It's not first person though, but yeah. So you're meant to be hitting the lavas. There you go. Don't have to imagine. It's in 2 and 3. Yeah, it goes into third person though. What do we got around these parts? Sure. Moving? Come again? It's a really strong door. There you go. Most what? Oh, most violent internet. Ah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even think of it. You're right. I didn't say it. That's weird. Why didn't I say it? I don't know. Too busy in thought of what we need to do here. This is where all the missiles are, it seems. Sadly. The spacer that we don't need. I think it equipped it, didn't it? That's silly. Go back to this, please. Parts all around. Right. Might as well check Ice Beam Room. And then, honestly, maybe we'll just go do Lower Norfair. We can pretty much full clear Super. I don't think there'd be much I'd be missing. There's the wave beam. Nice. What we'd like to see. That will definitely help. I'll pass. Let's actually go this way. Let me just go down to Lower Norfair from here. And I think that would be the way. It's what I'm gonna do all the same. I should probably actually save for once. Might be smart. Always be saving, it's a phrase I often say. Yeah, Super Metroid's been pretty breezy this time because, I don't know, early Plasma Beam and Charge Beam really helped. Might as well. Can you X-ray gold Torozor? I actually am not sure. I feel like you can't, but I could be wrong about that. Seems like no. I'll just do this. Yeah, it seems like it only hits once. Interesting. There you go. It's a missile. I'll pass. That's a better missile. No warp in here now. Okay, just checking. I didn't think there was, but I just wanted to double check. Very appreciative of the screw attack and the space jump. Means we don't have to stress too much about worst room in the game here, because it really is. We love Mickey Mouse room. Mickey Mouse room is great. Yay, Mickey Mouse. Beat up a big dragon, shall we? Hey, there we go. Now we're looking pretty good. I still wouldn't be opposed to the long beam, but it's not necessary, I think. But yeah, now we're pretty much set, I would say. Yeah, we can probably go mode stuff at this point. I feel like we reasonably can. Oh. Hey, look at this practically full inventory at only 2 hours in. It's not bad. This could probably PB if I'm quick about things. If I don't suck at Mother Brain, which I might. Reasonably could happen. I think maybe last time we didn't have wave beam, so that should help as well. I don't know if it's faster to use charge beam or supers here. I honestly don't know. That was pretty good though. Pretty quick. We'll check Ridley's thing just for fun. He's probably got missiles though. That's my guess. It was a pretty reasonable guess. Do 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 do. Up we go, it's gonna take a little while. But we've just got to go out in style. I don't know what I'm singing, but never mind that. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty important part of the whole process, I would say. Had to help Little Campbell with a Spyro level? Aw, cute. Very important. You know, I've never played Spyro. Don't really know much about that series at all. Yeah, that's worth it. I think it was mainly on PlayStation, right? There was one on GameCube I think I played briefly. That's about it. Repetitive and sometimes annoying, fair enough. I think I got the Reignited trilogy on Steam. Maybe I'll play that one day, I don't know. Alright, I guess, should we just go, let's just go back to Norfair here. And then honestly, it might be faster to just reset back. I think it will be. I'm going to. I did it. Ah, we do have more E-tanks now. I saw that in the corner. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. We have 7 now. You can have more than the 6 the game gives you. Reignite Trilogy for some reason chose to put the camera a meter behind Spyro so all you can see is his butt. Really? That does sound annoying, Interesting. And you just can't move it? That's odd. Moo, 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 moo. Very close and you can't change. You can change the camera from passive or active, but still hovers very close to him. Weird. Very strange. Because usually with those kind of games, you know, like you have the right stick to control the camera or something. Weird. Alright, Luna, if you liked that song, you're gonna love this one. What's the quickest way to Ridley? Probably just going down and straight to him. I would say so. Control the camera location around Spyro, but you can't move it back. So strange. Weird. Oh, alright. Yes, this is the entire song. Next one down, next one down. I think it's meant to sound more foreboding, maybe? Menacing? Off-putting? I don't know, curious I don't think is the word I would use. It's an okay platformer, hard to go back to it if you've played Mario games. Right, fair enough. Probably should have grabbed those missiles, but whatever. You gotta stop getting stuck onto platforms, Samus. Not great. Alright, I'm kinda just gonna spam wave beam at him, I think. Would work. When we freeze all his fiery thingies like that, then it's, you know, no real issue. Truly such a difficult boss. Honestly, I'm not even gonna check his item, let's just go. And now we teleport our way to victory. Yeah, I would agree with that. Ridley is kind of a joke in this game. Morphle looks like a dinosaur egg? Yeah, I guess I can see it. I'm not sure how you know what a dinosaur egg looks like, but yeah, okay. I mean, it might be on YouTube Music as well, who knows. That's cool. I do like Mario Sunshine's soundtrack. Back in the day, you saw, ah, yeah, sure, I'm sure you did. I'm not old enough, I see. Yeah, Sunshine is a game that exists. We kind of went over my thoughts on it when I streamed it recently. Would you go away? Oh my god, whatever. There you go, just spam an ice wave beam at him, no problem. Cool. I think last time we did Metroid 1 first. This time let's do Super first. Just to mix it up a bit. It's Temu Bowser. Yeah, it totally is. You're so right. Yeah, if I were to reset here, I think it would put me back at North Air, so it would actually be faster to just walk this way. Talk this way. Thank you, Aerosmith. Yeah, you got it. Can I jump? The answer is still no. I should really be picking these up. I mean, look, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I can. Mostly because we're not in the same room right now. I actually need to go back and get stuff. I kind of feel like no. Let's just go. Booking a flight? Oh, great. Wow, I don't know what to say to that. Thank you, I think? Yep, gotcha. Sounds good. This Turian is much easier than the older Turian. Baby skip. Just do it, just don't get grabbed, it's easy. I failed miserably. You wish you baby skip? No. No, I don't believe that. Oh. Yeah, they're alright. I'm sure they're pretty alright. The kids are alright. Or something. I believe it's The Who, if memory serves. The Who or the Rolling Stones, I tend to get them mixed up. The Who? Huh? Who are they? They are good bands. They started as Pebbles? Yeah, they must have done. We better do this, to be honest. crap. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, shoot. That was a bit quicker than I expected. Oh, well. Come on, get on with it. There you go. I didn't think we were at that point already. Yeah, Sag. Big Sag. Where's Father Brain? You're asking the real questions, Luna. They've never explored that in the series. I can't believe this. You went to get milk, yeah, and never came back. It's a real shame. Alright, there you go. That's one brain down. Metroid Revenge of the Father. That's the next, that's Metroid 6 right there. Coming soon to Nintendo Switch 2. Yep. Coming soon to the Nintendo Switch 2, the Metroid Revenge of the Father game. That was the host of Metroid's Eyes of Fusion, and even the manual for Metroid 1 calls Samus a man. Yeah, that's true, it does. You're right. Unfortunately, we will be doing neither to the animal. It's Schrodinger's Animals this seed because we did Super Metroid first. It's the way it is, I'm afraid. You do get to keep the Hyper Beam though, which is fun. If Mother Brain is a Chozo creation, is it Ravenbeak? No, I'm pretty sure Ravenbeak is like his own thing, right? What do you mean, like Ravenbeak being, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Still have not learned how to jump in this video game yet, it's a shame. Who's the brains behind Mother Brain? Yeah, who invented Mother Brain? Doesn't the Metroid 1 manual say the Space Pirates made it? Or maybe the Chozo made it and the Space Pirates stole it? I'm probably making that up, but like, I don't know, it sounds familiar. Yeah, we're asking the hard-hitting questions here. Alright, so I kind of just want to see if we actually have to fight the Metroids here. I assume you do, but it'd be interesting to see if you don't. Well, if you didn't have ice beam, it would be really annoying to get down to the door, right? Like, if I do this, what happens? You maybe don't have to? Weird. You have to know. I like the health and ammo drops they give you, though. Shows were created and pirates did something. That sounds right, yeah. I would like it if they dropped any missiles. It is better to just not. Since it seems like you actually don't need to. Because we're gonna need a lot of missiles for the barriers. And we need a lot of missiles in general, so, you know. What? Hoping one of them will drop some missiles. They seem to drop health a lot more than missiles, which sucks. Yeah. Chozo created it and Mother Brain betrayed them and defected to space pirates. Interesting. AI becoming self-aware thing? Maybe, yeah. Basically the plot of Other M, except instead of space pirates, it's the Federation. Just hoping for a missile drop. I don't think I'm getting one. Ah! Get off me. Oh, shoot. Get off! Please, thank you. So yeah, I guess you technically don't even need the ice beam if you can just walk past all these fellas, although they do get in your way, that's for sure. Checks out, Knack, yeah. Yes, our Pokey God Arceus, there you go. How's it going, Misty? Good to see you. Alright, time for a bad time. Hope you are doing well. As well you better be. I do enjoy the amount of M words in your username, Misty. We missed you. We did miss you. We missed the mist. Yeah, man. Alright, let's do it. Bad sniper, yeah. What do you mean no escape sequence? I haven't beaten it yet. There, see? Although, if you beat Metroid 1 first, then no, there actually isn't an escape sequence, and it just boots you back to Brinstar. It's kind of funny. I do like this escape theme, it's a good one. Yeah, that happens if you beat Metroid 1 first. And we did it. That's a PB by like half an hour. You should have taught her missed when she threw up on you just now. Oh no. Your mission will arrive. Peace in space. Let's go. Yay for space peace. In a mission to save the world and somebody found out your big bad is your old babysitter. I don't even know what to say to that. It's Samus. Yay. We did a thing. Link to the past, that wasn't even in this randomizer. Get out of here, you silly thing. Meow. These cool people did a cool thing. Made a cool rando and a cool video games. Get the music over with. There we go. That was pretty good. We did pretty well on this one. I am happy. That was good. Yeah, this was faster. Like, I think it helped that we had such a good Super Metroid start that really sped things up. Yeah, no, the credits are pretty bugged at the moment. I'm sure that'll be fixed. Mother Brain was made by the Chozo to take care of people. Yeah, see, I feel like I remember reading something like that too. I don't remember. Let's check where the long beam was, because it's the only thing we were missing. Let me see here. Spoiler log. It was the item below Ridley in Metroid 1. Okay. The long shaft down the bottom of Ridley's lair. Gotcha. Cool. I certainly wasn't going there. Alright. Oh, hey, this was cool. This was fun. I enjoyed it. This was good. It seems I must be getting a little bit better at Metroid 1, judging by a marked improvement in time. Well, if I hadn't found that wave beam, it might have been a different story, because the bosses do not like the ice beam wave beam combo, it seems. But yeah, this was good. Thanks folks for hanging out. I do very much appreciate it. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me for a stream tonight. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you're not in it, my Discord server's over there, where we hang out and chat about random nonsense sometimes. You know how it is. And my YouTube's over there, where there's stream VODs, and also an LP of Lies of P, and that game continues to be great. It's very good. If you want to see me enjoy a good video game, you can do that over there. But yeah, that is it for tonight. I don't think we'll raid, I think we'll just call it. Probably gonna be just usual weekend things. Multis, I hope this week. Hopefully more folks will show up. I still don't think we're doing D&D for another week or so, which is a shame, but that's okay. And finishing off Galaxy 2. I did farm up the star bits. It was not that exciting, but I did do it. So we're ready for that. And yeah, that's gonna be weekend things going on. It'll be cool. So yeah, thanks folks for being here, thanks folks for being lovely folks, and I'll see you when I see you. But for now, have yourselves a good one, friends. Take it easy.